Pranita, first of all, a warm welcome to GlitzVisionUSA.
Thank you.
And okay, so हम just पहले सबसे ज़्यादा पूछना चाहते हैं कि we all know that you have been a part of shows like Kavach and Uttaran, and now you are coming up with your NGO. So tell me one thing, how has been your television journey? And I'm sure आप आगे भी continue करेंगी.
Yes.
But अब तक जो journey रही कैसी रही?
So actually I started working at a very young age, like 2007 when I was only 18 or 19, and I didn't know much. Okay. And I'm one of those actors who's learned on set. तो मैंने जो भी सीखा है, जो भी experience किया है, वो काम करते करते सीखा है, and I'm involved as an actor through that, and it has been a wonderful experience and a learning experience in every phase possible, and also helped me evolve as a person, क्योंकि जितना challenges, जितना rejection एक एक्टर फेस करता है अपनी 10 साल में, वो कोई इंसान अपनी पूरी लाइफ टाइम में भी शायद फेस नहीं कर सकता. सो इट्स अ वेरी डिफिकल्ट फील्ड्स टू बी इन, बट इट टीचेस यू अ लॉट. एंड आई हैव डन 12 shows, different people, met different group of people and worked with them. So also it helps you become a better person and more adaptable to nature.
Right.
So it has been a fantastic journey so far in television, and has given me opportunity to do various roles in different characters of different plus and minus strengths. So yeah, it has been fantastic, and now things are looking different and better and bigger.
Was there any specific reason of taking a small break on television and focusing on something else?
So yes, of course, I had a COVID wala phase wala baby. So yeah, that was the reason, because cover just ended in October, and I had conceived in November. So it was a break, and then COVID happened, and all of this. So there was no scope that I could have worked or done anything, and irrespective, I would have had to take a break because I was pregnant, and it was a different phase of my life. So yes, the break happened because of that plus COVID, and now I am like in a different phase of my life, like mentally, emotionally, physically, everything has changed and it revamps, and I think that is the most beautiful part of anyone's life. That it has to go up and down, and the journey has to evolve with those twists and turns, and I think motherhood has been that turn for me, and it is a turn for everyone. I think every woman would say it actually. So it gives you a different perspective to your life and to your being, because it's not only about yourself, it's about not only about your child actually, it's about everyone that's around the child, the whole atmosphere, the environment, and where and how you are bringing up your child. So it gives you a different perspective.
Okay, so talking about professionally, I just heard that you are coming up with an NGO. So if you can just share some light about this thing on the NGO, the work.
So again, it just happened by chance, and I met two beautiful people who are a part with me in this particular NGO, and it's a foundation where we want to work for, where we are actually working for old age people and kids who are orphans. So हमने एक gap identify किया, which I also thought was a gap enough, कि जैसे बहुत से जो orphans होते हैं ना, they go to an orphanage, and after that they are supposed to go out in the world and fetch for themselves. So that is a very drastic shift. Like as a person, जो मेरे पास भी family backup है, support है, और फिर भी जो मुझे काम करना था ना, it was a very big shift, जिसमें मुझे वो family support भी चाहिए था. Just imagine that support being taken away, and you are left in this world alone. So the whole idea was to focus on these kids and help them, give them some skills, life skills. जैसे acting एक skill है जो आपसे कोई छीन नहीं सकता है. I can always earn money through that, right? So that was the gap we identified, and we wanted to do something for these kids where we train them and make them more skilled so that they can survive in the real world also. Once they are out, and they can earn a living for themselves.
Right. Okay, and talking about television, right now, you just said you're in a different phase, but what are the chances that, when you will start doing your acting stuff once again?
It's going to happen very soon actually, because I am looking at some projects now. It's been a year and a half, and I'm at a more stable state where, but again, it has to be a cameo, it has to be as per my timing. So that is why it's actually taking time, but I would be back very soon. I'll be back very soon.
Okay, and I know maybe you would have been asked this question a lot, but I would still go into that. Do you think that becoming a motherhood, because of course it's a very big responsibility, it's going to be the forever thing.
Yes.
How much does it changes as an individual, काम को लेके, and do you also think that now whatever the work is coming, see industry has changed a lot, touch wood, but do you also think is still the work is coming to your way? कहीं ना कहीं it has also got affected because now you're a new mom, or anything which you want to share an experience on that?
See, I feel life has to evolve, and I have to accept my life the way it is, and I think it is beautiful, irrespective of where I am right now, and I am not at all shy about it or hiding it or feeling that people are going to view me as a mother. I would want them to view me as a mother. I am a mother. This is my reality, and I accept it and I cherish it. Saying that, life really changes, because hats off to all the moms who work, because it takes a lot to leave your child and go out there and work, because in the middle I was out going for that. We had a business meeting and I was not in town for 4 or 5 days and I had to leave my daughter, and I only know how difficult it was, because actually when I came back home I thought she's grown up a bit and every day is so important in a child's life, because that they don't remain toddlers forever. They grow up like this. It's literally a blip and your child is all big. So I don't want to miss out on that time, and that's the reason I'm being very particular about what kind of work I pick up and how time consuming it is, because it's no more about me, it's about us. So I have to figure out a way where I can be there for my daughter. And people say that you continue working, life doesn't change, and so what if I'm a mother? A lot changes, and it is a personal choice also, but it's not as easy as it looks or sounds. And I have full respect for all moms who work, and I have full respect for all moms who don't, because it's completely your choice on how you want to lead your life, and I think everyone has that freedom to do so.
Right. And talking about we also see you in your Insta pages. We can see that you have a very close knit friend circle, which includes Vinny, then there is Shiny, then there is Meera. Anything which you want to say about them, and about the bond which you people share?
So I'll tell you one thing, that because I've been in the industry for so long, not all that we see on social media is firstly real, or are the only relationships we share. I have a set of 4 or 5 friends who are actually the closest to me, and they have been a part of my life for 10-12 years. So I would actually say that apart from that, like those people, most of the friends that we see or we are with are all acquaintances, and I'm very clear about it, that my friends are people who are like my family, and then there are only few people I can add as family. So yes, of course I have people who are very close to me. Shiny is one of them. It's been 6-7 years actually we've been friends, and it just started off as acquaintance, and now she is one of my closest friends. Then I have Daljit, who's again like family to me. Like it's a no-brainer. Like I don't even have to talk about it because we've been together for donkey's years. So she is there. Then Vishali ji is one person. She's way more mature, and I have some friends who are very close to me and are above, are much older to me, and I think there was a vibe that we shared. SJ Sakshi ji being one of them. She's like family to me. So yeah, these are few people. Nupur Joshi is also another actor, a friend of mine. So we are like few people who I would actually, who are from the industry are there, and yet they have nothing to do with the industry, or they're mine. So yeah, I feel that.
Okay, last few questions. Since Republic Day is coming, and of course we Indians are proud of our country, but definitely there is always some other change which we hope. Talking about the change in women, since you just mentioned your two friends Shiny and Daljit, and both often have been victims of I would not say victim, but there has been a fair share of troll to Shiny also, because she plays a very a bahu character in a show, and she just posted some beach wear, and she got trolled. Daljit being a single mother, there has been some trolling. So anything which you want to say that a change which you really wish as a woman should come, whether it is social media or the way the people see the woman?
See, I feel that change is going to take generations to come. We have still come a long way, but 2 more generations I would say would change that mindset. And that actually depends on us, how we bring up our children. So it's our responsibility. It's the responsibilities on our generation, on Shini's generation, like what she's gonna impart to her children. What Daljit is already bring, the way she's bringing up Jaden is beautiful, and being a single mom. So these kids, my daughter, these kids are gonna be different. So so these are the kids who are gonna make that mindset change, because we are still in the middle. Our generation is still stuck to that old plus new, plus we are trying to figure out which way to go.
Right.
So I think now the new generation, they are more sorted, they're more clear, they know what they want better than what we did.
Right.
So
okay,
I'm really open.
As an actress, because of course your people also, I mean, there is Shiny, Daljit and all these people are actors also. When you people meet, and do you people have some talks that अगर ये ऐसा होता तो maybe as an actress, like थोड़ी easy रहती, be it television or Bollywood. So if you have some discussions like that.
Of course, we share like all aspects of our lives with each other in a very weird way, and that is why you need some close friends, even from the industry, because they keep you more grounded and they keep you more real, because everyone is at a different phase. Like for example, Shani right now is doing a show and she's the main lead, and there's a lot of media attention and she's doing really well. Whereas I've taken a sabbatical. I was actually nowhere the last 2 years, and I was having a baby. So and there was a time when I was doing Kasam and she was that time not doing much. So that kind of gives you a balance and a perspective that nothing changes, and also everything is temporary. So having friends who keep you grounded, who keep you real, who are there with you irrespective of where you are in life is what we discuss, and that is why somewhere we bond also, because the connection is not about what's happening on social media. The connection is about being there for each other. Like we might not even maybe talk for a month, but just that one call is enough to know everything.
Okay, and my last question would be, how would you describe your bond with your daughter? I know शब्द नहीं होंगे, शब्द कम ही पड़ेंगे, but if you कि आपको motherhood ने कितना सिखाया, रोज आपकी बेटी आपको क्या सिखाती है, anything which you want to say, and anything which you want to wish for your daughter, how you want a future for your daughter, anything which you want to say.
I want my daughter to be fearless. That's about it. I don't want her to have any sort of fears in her life, because I think that is one emotion कि जिसने conquer कर लिया वो fear, वो irrespective achieve कर लेता है सब कुछ, because life is actually not about achievement, it's about just being happy. So I want to let her loose. उसको जो करना है वो करे, बस कोई pressure में या डर के कुछ भी नहीं करे, जो उसका मन कर रहा है, right values of course, not कि मन कर रहा है कुछ भी करने का तो you start doing it because you feel that that's no. You should have basic value system is what I want to give her, and I just hope and pray every day that I'm able to be there and just impart those things. But I keep telling myself to I tell everyone actually, I'm not the best mom. There is nothing like a best mom. I am a real mother. I'm a happy mother. So sometimes they're like, oh, you're not doing enough. You always go on that guilt trip, but I don't have place for guilt. I'm here today. I'm happy. I just go back and they're like, oh, she was doing this and you were not there, or blah blah. I said, I don't care. I'm a happy mom. That's what she's gonna gauge, and that's what she's gonna learn. So I'm not too engrossed in her life. She should not be in mine. We're both happy.
Thank you so much. It was really lovely having an interview with, and listening all those things on motherhood, or be your journey.
Hi guys, I'm Pranitaa Pandit and you're watching me on GlitzVisionUSA.